Hello, my name's Callum and today we're here with Mark to talk about his theatre work and video work. So first question, what do you do when it comes to theatre and video work?
Theatre first. Primarily, I've been involved in acting side of it. I've also, about 2 years ago, I was stage manager for a local amateur production of Medea. That was really good. I encourage anyone who works in that sort of side of theatre to be stage manager and see how that side of things works. I've directed a few pieces for theatre. I did some key scenes from Romeo and Juliet, which we put on in a little stage in Cardiff, and we filmed those, which we use for various media outlets as part of time and space production. In film, primarily been involved in producing for Kinetic Offence Limited. We've done 4 short films to date. We've got another one in the pipeline. Also been responsible for sound on those films, so sourcing the sound equipment, getting it set up for the day, and yeah, making sure that we've got it cast on the producing side of things, and we got location to shoot it in, and just work with Tom, who's the director, just to make sure the logistics work of it, budget, costume, that sort of thing.
When did you start acting?
It's about 4 years ago, just after 4 years, and yeah, it's been something that's been very good, and the time has just flown by.
Why did you start acting?
Why? To meet new people, and a lot of new people that are also interested in the same things as myself and have that same level of enthusiasm for theatre, film, anything creative and productive, and just to revisit something that I did when I was pretty young, and wanted to see if I still enjoyed it and wanted to pursue it, and I have, and it's been really, really good.
How many productions have you done?
Stage-wise now it's over 7. Film-wise we've done 4 short films, got another one in the pipeline.
What has been your most recent production?
Most recent production on the stage was the Theatre Fringe Festival, just a one night for local writers to get their work seen. They just wrote very short plays with a general theme running through them, and they got a bunch of actors together just to perform them on the night, which was great fun. Film-wise, we did our last film earlier this year, going back to, I believe, April.
What has been your favourite production that you've done?
My favourite production, I'm going to say there's 2. Theatre side of things, Romeo and Juliet, which I was involved in for outdoor theatre as part of the summer festival. Just the whole process from the audition to the rehearsal to the production itself, and just as a cast being able to have input into the creativity of the piece, being given 30 minutes to say what we wanted to do with a particular character in Romeo and Juliet, and how we arrived at the outcome and what we did with it. And the audience feedback was great, because they got to see bits of Romeo and Juliet that they'd never seen done that way before. And then yeah, my other second theatre piece is A Christmas Carol, which was the first and only musical I've done at the moment. And again, that was just brilliant. The level of professionalism in the piece, doing it in a proper theatre in Cardiff, an established theatre, was just one of the ticks on my to-do list. So yeah, great experience.
What has been your favourite role?
Going right back to the start, when I first did workshops, we did a production of Harold Pinter's The Dumb Waiter, which is a two-handed play, and I played Ben. For anyone who doesn't know it, it's basically two hitmen sat in a cellar or a room under a building waiting for instructions on their next hit, and that was good fun. Another role which I really did enjoy was Judge Haythorne from The Crucible, because you just get to play someone who's just gunning for this one character, and he's just evil, and it was nice to play somebody that I'm not normally like that in real life, so yeah, to switch it round and play somebody that was opposite to myself was good fun.
What has been your favourite role on the production team?
Producing on the film side of things it's good fun. It's challenging. It can be quite a bit of hard work involved, just to getting the logistics together and organising the cast, the costumes, the location, getting all the equipment together. But once you see it all done and it's all working, and you can sit back at the end of it and go, yeah, that's pretty rewarding. But slipping into the director side of things in the future could be quite interesting.
If budget wasn't an issue, what would you want to produce?
That's a really good one. It would probably be... We had an idea for a short film, but it did need a fair bit of budget to do, and it was set in a school. The story was great, quite simplistically told, but because again of the location and the extra people that you needed to be in it, and the rigging for the lights and the sound and all that, yeah, the budget for that would have been great. Stage-wise, loads of ideas that I can't go into in case anyone watches this and possibly nicks them. So,
So, do you have any advice that you would give to people looking to go into theatre work or film?
if you want to get involved in theatre in any way, if say you wanted to do the acting side of things, I would definitely encourage signing up to a really good workshop, and there's some really good ones around Cardiff. 10 weeks they normally run for, various lengths. You'll get some that do them for a couple of hours once a week, or some that do them. I've just finished one that's been 3 hours every Monday for the last 10 weeks. Most of these workshops are run by people who know their stuff. They've either been actors themselves, or they've worked as directors or producers and around actors. So they really do know their stuff. It's how I started. And just read play scripts, read about the author of the play, especially if they're older, Elizabethan, Jacobean, Shakespeare, all that era. Read about Shakespeare, read his plays over and over and over again. Listen to them on audiobooks as well, because you get to hear how the text and dialogue is said, especially in Shakespeare. Not so much with modern plays, because it speaks for itself. It's a modern play, you can speak it as it is. If you're going to get into the behind the scenes side of theatre, volunteer. For the local amateur groups, they're always looking for people to volunteer, either behind the scenes, costume, stagecraft, props, or you can end up being in the booth to do sound and lighting. And most of the amateur companies in Cardiff, they're always needing somebody to do something like that. With the film stuff, trickier. Again, read, research, watch. There's some great stuff out there on YouTube. If you've got a particular favourite director or style of film that you like, watch it over and over again, study it. What did he do in that shot? Why does that work? Why did, you know, Tom and myself, we've sat and watched loads of clips from different films just to see, oh, what's that camera angle all about, or why has he decided to shoot from like down here instead of up here, and why is that a close-up, why is that a wide shot, and yeah, just research.
And finally, do you have any projects planned for the future? If so, can you talk about them?
Kinetic Offence, myself and Tom's company, we've got a short film that Tom's written and storyboarded, which, as far as I'm aware, has no dialogue. It's all going to be on the visual and is set, I can't remember off the top of my head which century, but it's many moons ago, and will involve a very realistic and natural sword fight. So we're looking into getting reenactment societies to provide us with people who can do proper sword fighting. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. And it's going to be shot on location somewhere in Wales, hopefully on a beach or on a cliff.